Okay, it's game 2. We are on Lost and Found Ladder Edition. We have, once again, a Terran versus Terran on Lost and Found. And this map, well, what to say about this map? Well, it looks very depressing, doesn't it? Yeah, makes me look sad to look at. Look at it, it's just so dreary. The purple's nice though. What's this? A female Karuk. Interesting little creature. Look at it. Looks funky. That's probably the kind of noise it makes, right? Yeah, for sure. You got this like hologram thing. Anything else on the map? Maybe there's more Karaks if I look closer. Yeah, there's another Karak. Oh, another one, look. Well, isn't this exciting? Anywho, so, very straight up stuff from both sides once again. Nothing, no shenanigans in sight. This probably going to be another scouting SCV, like we saw last game. Yeah, there's the path, look, you can see it. Alrighty. This is good. You can have it on scout while you can actually focus on things in your base, which is good. So you can actually focus on your macro whilst it's happening. The barracks put down around the same time. That's good. Okay, so again, not much to comment on, really. This gas is actually already finished, but then again, this is just finished now. So, hey, look, I don't think. Hey, look, you can see the gas canisters. I've talked about this before, so you know, I like that. There's these little details in this game. They don't have to be here, but they are. Here comes the SCV for RandomBanana, and it's going to see, well, it's not going to see much because the scout timing, there's not much to see unless, of course, some sort of proxy shenanigans is going on. If you saw there wasn't a barracks here, well then you'd be alarmed. But there is a barracks here, and you also are now going to see that there's an expand down, so you're not worried about any shenanigans right now. This SCV going to park in the corner, just like it did last game. There's no vision of this, so it's well placed. Meanwhile, it can see... Well, I can't really see anything, but, you know, pretty neat. The reactor going to come down for both players before any units come down. Again. The factory already in production for RandomBanana, while spacelobster has opted to go for 2 barracks instead. So this might signify the first major difference in the players' builds. And looks like it may be a sign of some more aggression from spacelobster. Rather than teching up, they're just gonna presumably pump out a bunch of marines and hope to win. That is a gap. No, is that a gap? Maybe it isn't a gap. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. I don't actually know. Look at him! He's rallied back to the mineral lines. See, spacelobster, this is great. I'm so happy to see this. You guys are really avoiding having idle SCVs, so this is good stuff. Apart from RandomBanana, this SCV is idle. But look, the way you, spacelobster, the way you rallied your SCV back to the mineral line after you're producing this, so they would immediately go and do that afterwards. That's great. Love to see that. I imagine. Yeah, look at that. I love that. I was talking about this in earlier games, and look at it. You're doing it. It's fantastic stuff. Anywho, bunker gonna come down for RandomBanana once again. Didn't do a whole lot last game because RandomBanana's attack was successful. This SCV is idle. I don't like that. This is mineral lines oversaturated. Please transfer some. And the double tech labs for an extremely early stim and combat shield for spacelobster. If they attack early, once these are finished, again, that's a substantial advantage. Right? So they need to capitalize on that if they're going for that as early as possible. Which they may be able to, you know? That may be possible. And they also do have an army supply lead right now, and the workers are like dead even. This is great. I love to see this. This tank very well positioned from RandomBanana. You can, you know, as the Marines funnel in, you can give them a quick shot there. They try and come over here as well. It's good. A building is in the air. Oh, they decided they want to put another tech lab on it. Is this going to be for the starport? I presume so. Another Liberator in production, so I imagine that's going to do similar things as it did last game, where I got a massive economic damage. The factory only now coming down for spacelobster, so the tech options are going to be a little late, but it's alright, you know? And it looks like these Marines are going to go on the move. Now, these Marines do have stim and combat shield, so they will trade very well. Well, they're going to by the time they arrive. so they're going to trade very well against opposing Marines. So I'm happy in this game to see Space Lobster taking advantage of their build, and the differences in their build to their opponents, which is that they have got Stim and Combat Shield extremely early, and that advantage will mean something if you actually go and fight them before your opponent can get them. So that's good, that's good. So here come the Marines. I imagine there is enough to defend this at home. If these Marines walk into the siege tank fire, they're going to get absolutely pasted. As it is, the siege tank is triggered and does get a lot of damage on these Marines, who are just going to try to walk into this bunker. They're going to get the bunker, and they might get some Marines in the process, but this tank has so many kills. So, yeah, if we look at the units lost tab, that was pretty miserable, because although your Marines are well upgraded, you left them in tank line of fire, which you shouldn't have done, and you let you just got a bunker, and that's about it. Meanwhile, this Liberator gonna go into the mineral line of Space Lobster and kill a bunch of Marines and kill a bunch of workers, which is not good for Space Lobster. You really, if this has happened to you in game 1, which it did, you need to think about around this time or earlier putting down your missile turrets around your mineral line so you're prepared for this kind of thing, or leaving some Marines around your mineral line just so you're ready for it. You know, you need to do this. Otherwise, you're going to lose a bunch of units, which 9 workers. That's yeesh. You're going to lose a bunch of units for nothing, essentially, and that's not good. Hopefully, we're going to see a ghost. A ghost academy is the choice of tech for Space Lobster. Now, Stim and Combat Shield are in production for RandomBanana, and we're going to see more Marauders, just like last game. I mean, it didn't work for you last time, but this choice of a Ghost Academy, I'm curious to see how Ghosts get utilized in this matchup. I would like to see... They're good units to have, and I just want to see how Space Lobster executes that. As it is, the Liberation Zone going to be opened up again, and immediately closed because... and repositioned. I think it can actually hit a couple Marines here. Yes, it can, and those Marines will die. Well, that's just move them out of the way. Okay, thank you. They just got another several kills. That is miserable. Please, like, get it like a Viking or something. Oh, a nuke in production. Okay, so nuclear strikes are gonna be on the cards this game. That's exciting, isn't it? Love a good nuke. But no, if this happens to you, let's build like a Viking or something. Do you have a starport? You don't. Build a starport, build a Viking, and then you can kill this. Or again, just build a missile turret like here, and then you can just kill it. But then to do that, you need an engineering bay. So don't forget to build an engineering bay at some point in the game. Not too early. If it positions like that, it's going to be able to get shot. Okay. Okay. This Liberator being pesky. Look at that. The nuke coming down, but the nuke is gonna finish very, very soon though. Another Ghost Academy coming down, which will probably mean more nukes. There are ghosts on the map. I think. Yeah, there he is. Look, there he is. All right, let's see him. Let's see you get personal cloaking, and let's see your ghost. Oh, the Liberator going to go into liberation mode once again. The ghost going to die. That's just a massive waste. Don't let your ghost die like that. No, 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 no. Should have left him at home. That is miserable, isn't it? Oh no, that Liberator got so much value. You can't be letting that happen, really. Especially when you know it's there, like, you should have built a missile turret before it arrived, really, is what you should have done. Because this happened to you in game 1. So... you should have known this was going to happen in Game 2, or you should have been prepared for it potentially happening at least. Instead, you just let it happen again, and even worse this time. So, not good. Not good showing, Space Lobster. You have 27 out of 16 Marine. 27! What? Why? Oh, God, help me. Okay. The superior army in size and strength is going to be rolling out for RandomBanana. If this attacks now, it looks as though we'll be seeing a very similar conclusion to the previous game, where RandomBanana, with their superior production and just general game sense and economic damage and a bit of harass as well, is going to be able to win the game. Unless, of course, these nukes actually do something rather meaningful. Which, I don't know how likely that is, really. When the army supply is this different, chances to win become rather slim. The scan here to get high ground vision to kill this tank, that's absolutely fantastic, RandomBanana. That's a really, really good play. I like that. Good to see that. Alright, so looks like the main force is getting ready to move out, and the response is not going to be very, very good. The army is so much smaller. The economic damage is really being felt, and again, so if you don't know, the maximum amount of workers that can actually mine from a base at once is 24, 3 per mineral line, but the third one's less efficient than the other two. And anyone beyond that, they just, like, it doesn't add any like, production rate at all. So, here comes the army. The expand falls almost instantly are following a stim. And, yeah, I just don't see how you defend against this as the Terran. I mean, here comes a nuke, but, like, you know, RandomBanana's gonna know that's there. Also, the nuke got cancelled, so, you know, kind of a fake out nuke there. This ghost is not cloaked, immediately dies, and yeah, I imagine the game's gonna end here. A nuke being dropped, though. Okay, the ghost that was responsible for it is presumably dead. Yep, okay, and yeah, that's gonna be GG for sure, right? Because, well, again, you just got outproduced spacelobster. Some good stuff from you, but unfortunately, RandomBanana was producing a little bit faster than you, and you weren't able to take advantage of your early game advantage because you kind of just fed your marines to tanks in a bunker, whilst Liberator did terrible economic damage to you. So it's 2-0 to RandomBanana. GG.